Okay, I'm back. We are ready for part 4. Look at the outline here. We're going to draw a flap circle and mark and drill all holes. Now, let me explain, because you probably have no idea what this flap circle is that we're going to draw. This is an end product. This is a gourd I'm going to hang out tomorrow. This is what we're going to focus on. This is a unique part of this video that you're not going to find anywhere else online, because I came up with this last year, and this is one of the reasons I made this video, is to show you this, okay? So, just to show you how it used to be done, normally this is the entry hole, okay, of a gourd that I just cut. I might have cut this in the last video segment, but if you can see in the inside there, it is filled with dried gourd and seeds, right? And it is completely filled with that stuff. Normally you would have to take a pencil or screwdriver or stick or rebar your finger, pry all that loose, shake it out through this little hole, okay? You couldn't get it all out. It would take a lot of time to get even half of it or most of it out, and you wouldn't be able to get any of this out usually because you can't get up there, okay? So the first great thing about this flap that I'm going to show you how to cut out is that it's going to create a large opening where we can usually get our whole hand up there or some tools and scrape out all of that dead or that dried gourd meat, get out all the seeds. We can even get up in here into the neck, into the top bulbous portion that we couldn't get into before. So that's one great reason we can clean out the entire inside right down to the hard shell, okay, on the inside. And then once we have just a hard shell on the inside, we can stain and seal the inside. So that's added protection. That's going to give more longevity to our gourd. And the third great thing about this is that we can reseal it after we've cleaned it out and sealed the inside, hang it up for the season, take it down after the season in the fall or winter, easily cut these zip ties, remove that flap, and then take out the whatever's inside, okay? It can be nests from birds, it can be mice or rats that might have gotten in here. Squirrels sometimes make nests in here if the gourd's big enough. I have a big problem of wasps and hornets making nests up in here in the top. And before, if this was your only entry hole for you or the bird, but for us in this situation, you couldn't get the wasp nests out, okay? It would be very hard to. You'd have to get a coat hanger or something. With such a big hole, we can easily clean the entire thing again, then reseal it with zip ties and put it back out. So this flap is going to allow us to clean the inside down to the hard shell of the gourd, seal it, close it back up, and then after each season, take it down, reopen it, clean out all the debris and nests that are inside, reseal it, and just keep using it every year. So that is the awesome part about this method. Let's start with the tools for this next section before I go into the process. Okay, so look on your screen there. First one is a compass. This is what we're going to use to trace the circle of the flap, okay, on the bottom. So you can buy this, they're pretty cheap, a couple of dollars in the school supply section. Buy them online. It has a point and then a lead end or a pencil end. We're just going to trace a circle, right? We have a 1/4-inch drill bit. We have a pencil, a Sharpie, a permanent marker. I have black. Doesn't matter the color, we just need it to be permanent. I'll show you why. Get some cardboard and make a pattern of an equilateral triangle. So, maybe the size are 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, right? Equilateral means each angle is 60 degrees. I'm going to show you why we need that. For this, because we're going to be doing so much drilling, and obviously whenever you use power tools, eye protection and ear protection and a dust mask, okay? So I'm going to switch positions. I'm going to come to the front of the table so the gourd and the tools are closer to the camera so that you can see them. I don't think you're going to be able to see them from back here, so I'm going to stop the video and then start with me sitting in front of the table here.